short ones. This first piece, I was gifted a wonderful book of poetry by one of our wonderful circle. Robert and Susie sent me a book of poems, so I'm going to read one of Robert's poems. It's called Leaping Lizards. We turn the screw thread, corner, and lizards are a jump cut over the mountain road, shouldering above the jungle, camera-headed lizards panning, gone in a flash. Diamond heads, diamond dust legs, ghosting the road in its heliograph, skinned by a heat haze. Shadows roll in as a dung beetle drives its load, eclipsing after images of those diamond stars. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Susie. What generous people. And now I have two little ones I want to read you from my collection, 7370 Allen Drive. This one, again, energy, is called The Ubiquitous Plesiosaurus, a petroleum poem. Whilst media meandering the other afternoon comes comfortably before my eyes a fairly shattering tune, dearly dying dinosaur, some million years extinct, another prodding, punctured pate, and science platitudes shrink and fade. Just a fad, how sad, just a fad, damn bad, just a fad, but I'm glad. The objective state is usually late, it's sort of just fate. Some theories of time, a lesson's digression in slime, new monsters for old in mythology hold, fold some monsters of old at the edge of the world, just a little white lie you'll attend till you die. Biology professors, geneticists and chemists, ontology, astrology, psychology and dentists, Marxists and neo-Leninists and feminists. They came to gawk and theorize in diplomas, boats, and trains, to publish papers, sell their books, to scandalize campaign. But that old swimmer dinosaur who left these tracks in time through hydrocarbons haughty hunt, we measure his moves in dollar, dinar, yen, and franc, ruble. How noble. As he passed for naught, just ask my fiat. Cars' engines burn from the things he learned. And as you pass then from this veil, please remember, don't take your tail. And by heaven's rose, we need your nose. And by hex fires, no buyers, please, we need your knees. The frozen woolly mammoth and Halley's fiery comet have, one thing in common, that if you ride on them, they were gone, then they come, they stayed, they were delayed, they went round the bend and returned, like a bottle for deposit. See, it's in the bottom clause. It rules out one-way trips, and the management rules out tips. Ruse ignite in black and white, the ubiquitous plesiosaurus, a petroleum poem. And then I will say, let's add them. I do have to tell you two things before I read this next one. Number one, you've heard of the NRC, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. During 3 Mile Island, the guy named Denton was in charge. You may know who Karen Silkwood is and how they accidentally somehow found a whole lot of poison on her food. But anyway, so knowing that, and Turkey Point is a nuclear plant south of Miami. Recreational radiation. The situation of registration of recreational radiation requires considerable mediation and menstruation, which creates and contrives in large and small tribes a conflagration of hesitational sublime supplications to energy czars in long limo cars, telling and belling, please save, as they dig a grave of nuclear waste in, oh, so bad taste. Should this message air as it reaches your peaches of ears, or the price be too dear, so as to exclude solar power in this our thinnest of hours, caught between flexing towers of ivory and green, feeds the warring machine. Hush, hush, here comes the ticker tape horde. You see, it sounds just absurd. Well, then, in a nuclear word, let's atom. 3 Mile Wyland, that spook nuclear toyland, where Penn's woodsmen had their doubts in large and awkward amounts. Even the Gov was not above the loveless shove. Greedy, beady eyes, he cried to his spies, they're still in disguise. The NRC lies to you and me, he said, to the man in his head. But by then, Jimmy was wishing that the press had gone fishing. And what the fishing crew do, they wouldn't tell you. They know more now, but sacred cows do not allow. They talk too much, to his parrot, said, wishing them dead or at least better led. Nobody knows. No boy, how it shows. All the holes and their leaks in that double bubble trouble. Protons a rumble, greeting heat with their feeding feet. Pressure speaks, water breaks, raining hydrogen now and then. Harold Denton may be the friend of atom jockeys, but don't play ice hockey with your jeans. You know what I mean? So it seems that they don't want to talk. And you mustn't squawk like that hawk Silkwood, who, to do what she could, peppered her food with something not good for 100 million years, but they've tallied all the tears, and the state board cleared Kier McGreed. Weird. Just as she feared, Kier was cleared. But they'll maybe say, after a year and a day, that her civil rights were denied, unless they tried to help the poor kid when she did what she did. But just one more small fib nestled in the federal crib. They built our bombs in the light of night, out of sight. But Turkey Point, to resume our debate, may change our fate. We know it's not too late. We know it's safe for the creep that they drape on a Homite Dow. So let's help them out. Evolution's too slow. They just want us to grow as diffident dissidents allow. But don't milk your cow till the lead shields arrive at your tribe, lest some milkmaid decide to birth young. Worst song sung. DNA spiral sprang, clang, bang. Chemical piles grow deep. The water descends, soils creep. South Carolina sheep holds folds for your DNA spiral. But after a while, you won't care because there'll be none to compare with the unchanged state. Isn't that great?